Let's get started in an easy seat, a cross-legged seat. Maybe you use a block. Maybe you just sit on the mat if that feels better. My name is Mandeep. We have 65 minutes of power yoga ahead of us. Now, once you arrive in your pose, maybe you keep your eyes closed so you can't see how close your neighbor is. You maybe keep a soft gaze. And then you begin to just soften everything, relax everything. It's all good. We are here. We are ready to move through a practice. We are ready to release whatever we are holding on to. We're ready to put in whatever the body needs. And then slowly tune in towards your breath. Just noticing how the breath is flowing. And then maybe noticing how the breath has started changing. Just let it settle. Let it naturally calm itself down. And then we make an effort to slowly deepen our breath. So take a longer breath in, filling up the belly, the rib cage, the chest. And then a slow breath out, empty from the belly, from the rib cage, from the chest. Beautiful. And again, take a long breath in, belly, rib cage, chest. And a slow breath out from the belly, from the rib cage, from the chest. Do final round of this cleansing breath in and a cleansing breath out. Now we move into our breath work. We'll do the box breath today. You'll inhale for 4, hold 4, exhale 4, and hold 4. So from the next breath in, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round on your own. Really savor the pauses in between the inhale and the exhale. And then you let the breath settle to whatever pace feels right for you, feels good for you, as long as deep as you want it to be. And then slowly open your eyes. You remove the block you have underneath your hips if you have one, and then extend your legs in front of you. It's going to be very close to you both. Extend your legs in front of you, so no block underneath. And then you put a bend in your right knee. The right foot comes on the mat. Keep this foot exactly where it is and then wrap the left arm around the right knee. Take your right hand behind your back. Then lengthen through your spine and twist gently, opening up the chest towards the right side of the room. Now just breathe into the side ribs, warming up those oblique muscles, the side body muscles, releasing something from the upper back. Just breathe into the side ribs. Take one more breath here. You slowly come back to center, extend the right leg long and pause. Just take a moment, see what's going on. Maybe the left side, maybe the right hip. Just feel into the pose. A mindful pause, a conscious pause to feel into the body. Then bend your left knee, left foot comes on the mat. Wrap the right arm around the left knee. Take your left hand behind your back. Lengthen your spine and then twist a little more towards the mirrors. Maybe the gaze goes over the back shoulder and then breathe into the rib cage. The side ribs expand on the inhale and then they close on the exhale. Keep breathing. Take one more breath. Then slowly come back to center, extend the left leg long and just pause. Again, feel into the body. What did I just do? What effect did it make inside me? Just connect with that. And then you put a bend in both knees, bring your feet on the mat. Nice. Bring your hands to your heart center. Gently lean back and lift your feet away from the mat. You come in both pose. Nice. Keep your hands at your heart center. Squeezing through the inner thighs, lengthening through your spine. Take a breath in. And then you twist to the right. On the breath out. Come back to center. Inhale. To the left. Exhale. Center. Breathe in. Right breath out. Center. Inhale. Left exhale. Center. Breathe in. Right breath out. Center. Inhale. Left exhale. Two more. Center. Right. Center. Left. Last one. Center. Right. Center. Left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Drop your feet. Walk your hands behind you. Press into your hands and feet. Lift your hips up. Reverse tabletop. Nice. Squeeze through your glutes. So you lift the hips a little higher. Softness in the elbows. Keep breathing. Take one more breath. Then slowly drop your hips down on the mat. Cross at your ankles. Walk your hands forward. Step back. High plank. And pause in your high plank. Pause in your high plank. Nice. You keep pushing the mat away. Keep pushing the mat away. Take another breath. Now lower all the way down to your belly. All the way down to your belly. Nice. Now I know it's a little tight, but maybe we can stagger. Take your right arm out to a T. Right arm out to a T to the right side. Nice. Left hand stays under the left shoulder. Then the left knee. Left foot goes over the right thigh towards the right side of the mat, coming in this shoulder stretch. You can stay. You can wrap the left arm around your back. You can stay. You can grab onto the left ankle, left foot for a nice quad stretch. Whatever you need, just do that. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. One final breath here. Then you slowly roll back onto your belly. Slowly roll back onto your belly. Left arm out to a T. Right hand under the right shoulder. Bend the right knee. Right foot goes over the left thigh towards the left side of the mat. Nice. Now remember, if you are goal posting, it will be a little more intense. So be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Keep breathing. Whichever variation you need, grabbing the foot, wrapping the arm, keep breathing. Final breath here. Release the grip if you have any. Roll back onto your belly. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press up. High plank. Shift back. Downward facing dog. First downward dog of our practice. You can add in movement. Bend a knee at a time. Paddle the feet out. Or maybe just pause in stillness. Rooting the heels low. Lifting the hips up high. Keep breathing as you lengthen through the back body. Take one more breath. And then you slowly walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold, back end off the mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Rise up, high mountain on the breath in. Hands to heart center on the breath out. Brahmacharya is what we're going to discuss today. It's a yoga philosophy tool that means moderation. Living your life in moderation so that you sustain your energy. You can keep having enough energy to move through this journey called life. So remember, at any point in your practice, if it gets too much, how can you bring moderation is what the goal is today. Nice. Now, slowly open your eyes and then grab your block. I know some of us has the block at the top of the mat, so go and grab it. I should have mentioned it earlier, but it's all good. Moderation, right? Not perfection. Place the block in between your thighs, nice. And then you squeeze the block, inner thighs, squeeze the block, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. Nice. Now bend your knees, sink your hips, coming into chair pose on the breath out. Keep squeezing the block. Now the moderation might be you don't sink too low because you're using a different muscle. Squeezing the block, firing up the inner thighs. Hold and breathe. Take one more breath here. Squeeze, hold, breathe. And then you fold, hands go towards your feet. You slowly release the block, put it to one side. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Come in a high plank, and then lower all the way down to your belly. Take your hands outside the corners of your mat. Come high on your fingertips, elbows point up. Inhale, lift your chest up, wide arm cobra. Drop the right shoulder, open up the left as you exhale. Come back to center on the breath in. Drop the left, open up the right as you breathe out. Come back to center on the inhale. Lower all the way down as you exhale. Hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, press up. High plank, breath in, shift back. Downward dog, breath out. Take a round of breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold, back end of the mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Rise up, high mountain, breath in. Hands to heart center, breath out. And then you grab your block, place it in between your thighs. Once again, nice. You squeeze the block together, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, lengthen, breathe. Now bend your knees, sink your hips into your chair on the breath out. Nice, keeping the weight towards your heels. Keep squeezing those inner thighs, isolating your muscles, building strength somewhere new. Breathe. Take one final inhale. Now fold forward as you exhale. Remove the block. This was it. I won't make you do it again. Walk your hands top end off the mat. Come in a high plank. Now maybe lower halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra on the breath in. Then downward facing dog on your breath out. Take a full round of breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up the hip, heel goes towards the glute. Feeling that length in your quads, maybe some ankle circles if that feels okay. Then reach the leg up high on the inhale. Place the foot between your palms as you exhale. Then rise up, high crescent lunge. High crescent lunge. Once you arrive, you root down into your front foot. Bring a softness in the back knee. Do you feel your inner thigh still firing up? Tune into that, the work that you have put in. Keep engaging the core, zipping those hip points towards each other as you lengthen through your spine. Now breathe. Take one more breath in. Then twist to the right. Right arm goes back. Left arm pulls forward. Your hips are squared. Your rib cage is the only thing that spirals towards the right side of the room. Again, you breathe into the side ribs the way you did in the twist in the beginning. Breathe into the side ribs. Nice. One more breath. Come back to high crescent on the inhale. Bend your elbows, goal post your arms on the exhale. Draw the elbows towards the back. Open up the chest. Hug through the shoulder blades. Fire up those back muscles. Engage the core. It'll support the thigh. Breathe. Now reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Open warrior two. On the breath out, you dial the back heel down. The front knee aligns towards your middle toes. Then you pull your arms away from each other. Nice. Keep reaching those fingers out. Keep reaching those fingers out. As you press into the pinky side edge of the back foot, keep shifting the weight towards the back thigh. Nice. Now zip the core in. Trust me, the moment you zip the core in, the thigh feels the support. Zip the core in. Breathe. Flip your front hand. Reach it forward, up and back. Reverse your warrior. Lengthen through the side body. If that front knee wants to straighten, let it straighten. All good. Keep focusing on the length you are creating. Length you are creating. Breathe. Take one final breath in. Now listen, cartwheel hands down to the mat. Pause there. Spin to the ball of the back foot. Float the back foot away. Standing split. Float the back foot away. Standing split. Keep melting the chest over the bottom thigh. Maybe you kick the back foot high. Keep breathing. One final breath in. Back foot meets the front. Forward fold. Top end off the mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold it forward as you exhale. Rise up, high mountain on the breath in. Hands to heart center as you breathe out. Pause. A very mindful pause. This pause is important to bring moderation to your practice. So just stay. Just stay. Now reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Fold forward on your breath out. Halfway lift on the inhale. Plant your palms, step back, lower as you exhale. Up dog or cobra on your breath in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. A round of breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Left leg lifts on the breath in. Bend the knee. Open up the hip as you breathe out. Maybe some ankle circles, but keep bringing the heel towards the glutes so you lengthen through the quads. Then take the leg up and back as you inhale. Place the foot between your palms. Rise up. High crescent lunge. Once you arrive, you get rooted into your front foot. You bring a softness in the back knee. You allow your hips to square towards the front. Nice. Then you squeeze everything to the midline. As you keep lengthening through your spine, squeeze everything to the midline. Contain the pose using the strength. Breathe. Breathe. Twist to the left. Left arm goes back. Right arm pulls forward. Your hips are squared. It's just the rib cage that spirals towards the left side of the room. Nice. You feel the core engage? Great. Now breathe into the side ribs. Nourishing those muscles. Breathe into the side ribs. Now come back to high crescent as you inhale. Bend your elbows. Goal post your arms on the exhale. Draw the elbows towards the back. Open the chest. Hug through the shoulder blades. Take all the focus, all the energy to the upper back. That's strengthening now. Then breathe. Reach your arms high on the breath in. Open warrior two. As you breathe out, dial the back heel down, arms to a T, front knee aligns to your middle toes. You press into the pinky side edge of the back foot and then shift your weight a little bit towards the back thigh, little bit towards the back thigh. Then zip the core in. Recruit more muscles. The more muscles, the more fun, right? So recruit those core muscles as you pull the arms away. Breathe. Flip your front hand forward, up and back. Reverse your warrior. Lengthen through the lateral muscles. Pull the rib cage away from the waist. If you wish to straighten the knee, straighten the knee. Remember, moderation is what we want to focus on. Keep breathing. Now, cartwheel hands down to the mat. Pause there. Spin to the ball of the back foot. Standing split. Kick the back foot up. Standing split. Sinking the head low. If your bottom quad is firing too much, walk your hands forward. Might help release. Keep melting the chest. Breathe. Final breath in. Back foot meets the front. As you breathe out, halfway lift on the inhale. Fold it forward. As you exhale, rise up. High mountain. Breath in. Hands to heart center. Breath out. Pause. Connect. Connect with what's going on inside you. The heart pulsating, the circulation flowing through you. Not many people get this opportunity. Be grateful. Be grateful for having the chance to work with your body, to work with your mind. Breathe. Nice. Reach your arms up towards the sky as you inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Halfway lift. Breath in. Plant your palms. Step back. Lower on the breath out. Up dog or cobra as you inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. We'll take 2 rounds of breath. Lengthening through the body. Keeping that breath calm and steady. And then we'll flow breath to movement. Remember, go at the pace of your breath. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Step the foot through. Exhale. Rise up. High crescent. Breath in. Twist to the right on the breath out. Back to high crescent as you inhale. Bend the elbows. Go towards the arms on the exhale. Reach back up. Breathe in. Open. Warrior two on the breath out. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. Cartwheel your hands and pause on the exhale. Standing split. Take your breath in. Back foot meets the front on the breath out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Rise up. High mountain. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Breath out. Reach your arms up on the inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Plant your palms. Step back. Lower. Breath out. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Left leg lift. Breathe in. Step the foot through. Breath out. Rise up. High crescent. Breath in. Twist to the left on the breath out. Back to high crescent. Inhale. Bend your elbows on the exhale. Reach back up. Breathe in. Open. Warrior two on the breath out. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. Cartwheel hands and pause on the exhale. Standing split. Take your breath in. Back foot meets the front. Breath out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Rise up. High mountain. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Breath out. Reach your arms up on the inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Plant your palms. Step back. Lower. Breath out. Up dog or cobra. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. 2 rounds of breath. 2 rounds of breath. We pause. We pause. Let that breath settle. Nice. Then through that calm breath, final round, right leg lifts. Breath in. Step the foot through. Breath out. Rise up. High crescent. Inhale. Twist to the right on the exhale. Back to high crescent. Breath in. Bend your elbows on the breath out. Reach back up as you inhale. Open warrior two on the exhale. Reverse your warrior. Take your breath in. Cartwheel hands and pause on the breath out. Standing splits. Breathe in. Back foot meets the front. Breath out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Rise up. High mountain. Breath in. Hands to heart center. Breath out. Reach your arms up on the inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Plant your palms. Step back. Lower. Breath out. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Left leg lifts. Breathe in. Step the foot through. Breath out. Rise up. High crescent. Inhale. Twist to the left on the exhale. High crescent. Breath in. Bend the elbows on the breath out. Reach back up as you inhale. Open warrior two on the exhale. Reverse your warrior. Take a breath in. Cartwheel hands and pause on the breath out. Standing splits as you inhale. Back foot meets the front. Exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold forward. Breath out. Rise up. High mountain. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. Fold forward. Breath out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Plant your palms. Step back. Lower. Phenomenal job, guys. We'll meet in downward dog. No rush. We'll stay in downward dog 4 to 5 rounds of breath. If you need a child's pose, you want to grab a drink, now is a good time to do that. If you want to stay in downward dog, you stay in downward dog. We connect with our intention, moderation. Well, a really wise person was once asked, what is poison? And he answered, anything that you do too much is poison. Excess of anything is poison. Too much of work, too much of sleep, too much of yoga, too much of rest, too much of eating, too much of watching TV. Everything when we do too much becomes poison. That's why yogis believe in life of moderation. Come back to that moderate state so you don't drain your energy. You keep conserving the energy to walk this yogic path. Okay. Take your time. When you're ready, you come in downward dog. Again, creating that moderation. Enough pauses. Breathe. Now look to the top. Step or hop. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise up, high mountain on the breath in. Then grab onto the right wrist with your left hand. Take your feet slightly wide apart. Lengthen through your spine and lean towards the left side of the room, towards the mirrors. Keep sending the hips towards the right, opening up the right side of your body, breathing into the right side of your body, releasing the tension. Then slowly come back to center. Bring your hands at your heart. Bring your feet slightly closer. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Keep your hands where they are. Here comes another chair. Keep your feet closer. Bend your knees, sink your hips into chair. Nice, nice. Feel those inner thighs, the one you fired up in the beginning. Then draw the crown of the head forward and twist to the left, towards the mirrors. Left is the mirrors. Nice. Now, maybe you hook the elbow, maybe you don't hook the elbow. You keep pressing your hands into each other. You keep peeling that top shoulder open. You keep breathing into the side ribs. Keep breathing into the side ribs. Releasing what the body doesn't need. So we can create that moderate state inside us. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Keep breathing. Nice. Then you bring your hands down to the mat, forward fold. Maybe you sway side to side a little bit. Maybe you just hold it in stillness, releasing the tension in the legs. Beautiful. And then you come in a halfway lift. Listen, hands go on the mat, left foot steps to the back end, then left hand stays on the mat, right arm goes up towards the sky, revolve lunge pose. As you're grounding down into the bottom hand, reach those top fingers high and also push your hips up towards the sky. The more you push the hips up to the sky, the more you fire up your oblique muscles. So you're not relying on that bottom arm to support you in this pose. Keep pushing those hips high. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Now bring your top hand down on the mat. Frame your front foot. Dial the back heel all the way down. Arms to a T, warrior 2. Arms to a T, warrior 2. Nice. Once you arrive, you straighten the front leg. You flip your front hand. Reach it forward, up and back. Then grab that top wrist with the back hand. Nice. Lengthen a little bit more. Now maybe you stay or float the front foot away, like the front toes away from the mat. You balance on the front heel. If you wish to, remember moderation. If you lift the toes away, the length gets compromised. You know that. So what's more important for you right now? That focus or the length? Find your moderation. Breathe. Take 1 more breath. Release the front toes down, open for star pose, turn all toes towards the mirrors, arms go out wide, heels in, toes out, heels in, toes out, and then just lengthen. Pull those fingers high, pull the shoulders out, pull the rib cage out, pull the hips out, grow and expand your energy. It's always inside you. Keep reaching, keep opening up. How much can you expand yourself? Breathe. Now, bend your knees, sink your hips, bend your elbows, goalpost your arms, coming in goddess pose. Hug the shoulder blades, open up the elbows, squeeze through the outer thighs to open up the knees. Nice. Breathe. Then keep that pose. We'll do some heel lifts. You lift the right heel up, release it down, left heel up, release it down, right heel up, release it down, left heel up, release it down. Both heel lifts, you hold. 2 breaths, find your moderation. Drop the heels down, straighten your legs, hands interlaced behind your back. You bring your feet parallel to each other. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Then opening up to the chest, draw the knuckles down, opening up to the chest, hold it there. And then bend from your hips, fold forward, reach your knuckles up towards the sky. Maybe the knuckles reach towards the back wall. Focus on releasing the legs. If the hands don't feel good, drop the hands to the mat. What is your moderation? Find that. Breathe. One final breath here. Then release your grip. Hands come down to the mat. Walk both hands to the back foot. Go ahead and frame your back foot. Spin to the ball of the right foot and rise up. High crescent lunge. High crescent lunge. Nice. Take a moment. Pause. Soften the body weight. Knees softening. Soften the jaw. Soften the eyes. Bring that relaxation, which will moderate the intensity of your practice. Take another breath. Now, sweep your arms back, reach the crown of the head forward, power lunge pose. Keep pushing the shoulders away from your ears. Keep reaching those fingers back. The higher you stay away from the thigh, the more your core is working, the less the thigh is working. So stay away from the thigh as much as you can. Keep firing up the core. Take a breath. Now press into your front foot, float the back foot away. Warrior three, any arm variation that calls for you. You need a pause, you take a pause. Breathe. Then you slowly rise up, back knee comes into your chest, one-legged mountain. Again, take a pause if you need. Hands can stay at your heart or go above your head. Keep that knee bent. 2 breaths. We got this. Squeeze the core. The thigh will work less. Squeeze the core. Beautiful. Release the foot down. Keep your hands at your heart and just stay there. A mindful pause. A mindful pause just to balance the movement of your practice, to feel into the body, to allow yourself to understand, what am I actually doing? What is it making change inside me? What is that change? Breathe. Then reach your arms up towards the sky, big breath in. Fold forward on your breath out. Halfway lift as you inhale, hands on the mat, step back. Maybe you take your flow, maybe you shift in downward dog. No rush. No rush. Take a full round of breath, lengthen through the back body, full round of breath. Then drop your knees down to the mat, come in a tabletop, take a few rounds of cat-cows, just rinse it all, Soften the body, soften the gaze, soften the breath. And then come to a stillness. You take your right arm towards the front, left leg goes towards the back. Right arm towards the front, left leg goes towards the back. Now pull first, take a breath in, elbow to knee, on the breath out. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. This time, reach it out. Maybe stay, maybe bend the back knee. Grab the foot with your front hand. If you got the foot, you kick the foot into the hand. You open up through the chest. Keep a softness in your elbow. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. All good. Then release the grip, come back into tabletop and take a child's pose. If you don't want to have your head down, maybe you come in a hero's pose and just pause. There's balance in yoga of yin and yang. The yin is the restful state. The yang is the active state. This balance is very important to keep your yoga in moderation. So savor this yin energy as much as you savor the yang energy. It's needed. Breathe. Then when you're ready, make your way into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice. From the downward dog, you look forward, you step forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breath out, rise up, high mountain on the inhale. Grab onto the left wrist with the right hand. Take your feet slightly wide apart. Lengthen through your spine and lean towards the right, which is the mirrors. Lean towards the mirrors. Open up the left side body. It's going to help you in the chair twist that's coming next. So keep opening up the left side of your body. Take a breath. Slowly come back to center, hands to your heart. Bring your feet closer. Bring your feet closer. Bend your knees, sink your hips, come in chair pose. The last one, I promise. This is it. Torture will be done. Nice. Then lengthen your crown of your head forward and twist to the right, which is towards the mirrors. Again, towards the mirrors. I know I trick your mind. Imagine what's going on in my mind right now. Okay, press your hands into each other. Heel that top shoulder open. Nice. Keep those knees aligned and breathe into the side ribs. A beautiful way to fire up your core is your twist. So breathe into the side ribs. 2 more breaths. Then release your hands down to the mat. Maybe sway a little bit, grab onto elbows, or just stay lengthening through the back of your legs, lengthening through the back of your legs. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Then release the grip you have. Come in a halfway lift on the inhale. Listen, hands on the mat. Right foot steps to the back end. Right hand stays on the mat. Left arm goes up towards the sky. Revolve lunge pose. Keep grounding down into the bottom hand as you reach those top fingers high. Then keep pushing the hips away from the mat. Pushing the hips away from the mat. It's all about the effort that you make in the pose. Breathe. Breathe. Bring your top hand down on the mat. Frame your front foot. Dial the back heel all the way down. Arms to a T. Warrior 2. Arms to a T. Warrior 2. Once you get there, you straighten to the left leg. Flip your left hand. Reach it forward, up and back. Then grab that top wrist with the back hand. Now you decide, do you want to stay here and add more length? Or do you want to lift the left toes away from the mat, coming in sky archer pose? What's more important for you? Pick that, stay with that. Not trying to do too much. Breathe. One final breath. Then release the left toes down. Open up for star pose. Arms out wide. Turn all toes to the mirror. Heels in, toes out. Heels in, toes out. Then pull those arms up high. Maybe some wrist circles up there if you need. Just keep expanding through the energy. Expanding through the energy. Believing in your own potential. Yes, you can energy. Then you bend your knees, sink your hips, bend your elbows, goal post your arms, squeeze the outer thighs, open the knees, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the elbows. Take a breath. Then bring your hands onto your knees. Keep your knees bent. Lengthen your spine forward. Hold it there. Big inhale. Drop the right shoulder. Open up the left. Coming in goddess twist. Hold it there. Come back to center. Breathe in. Drop the left. Open up the right. Hold it there. Keep breathing. And then come back to center. Hands to the mat. Straighten your knees. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Wide-legged fold. Whatever you need. Maybe you want to walk your hands from one foot to the other. Maybe you want to just stay exactly where you are. Releasing the thighs. Letting go of something. And slowly bring your hands under your face if it's not already there. Walk both hands towards the front foot. Go and frame your front foot. Spin to the ball of the back foot. Rise up. High crescent lunge. High crescent lunge. This is it. The last set of standing poses. Remember moderation. You don't have to be perfect in everything you do. Just doing it is more than enough. Sweep your arms back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Push your shoulders away from your ears. Activate the core. The more you stay away from your front thigh, is the more the core is going to work. That's crucial. Remember what's happening. Breathe. Now press into your front foot. Float the back foot away. Warrior 3. Any arm variation. Just keep the focused gaze. Nothing else matters. Then you rise up, back knee comes into your chest, one-legged mountain. If you need a pause, you take a pause. This is the final standing pose. No rush. The more you squeeze the core, the less the thigh has to work. Recruit the muscles. Take a breath. Then bring the foot down, hands at your heart center, and we made it. We made it. Just rejoice this moment. Be really, really proud of yourself. The intensity, the heat, the struggle, you made it through it all. Breathe. Reach your arms up high on the inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift. Take a breath in. Hands on the mat. Step back, high plank. Maybe you flow. Maybe you shift in down dog. Last one of your practice. Last down dog. Last flow of your practice. No rush. We'll take a round of breath. Lengthen the back body. In through the nose. Open your mouth. Let it go. Drop your knees down to the mat. Come in a tabletop. A few cat cows. Just rinse it all out. Be nice and supple. Be nice and supple. No intensity. Beautiful. And then come back to a stillness. Take your left arm towards the front. Right leg towards the back. Left arm towards the front. Right leg towards the back. First, pull them away. Breathe in. Elbow to knee. On the breath out. Inhale. Reach it out. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Inhale. Reach it out. Exhale. Elbow to knee. This time reach. Maybe stay. Maybe bend the back knee. Grab the foot with your front hand. If you got the foot, you kick it into the hand. You keep the chest open. That's important. Elbow soft. Breathe. Breathe. Release the grip. Come back into tabletop. Shift into child's pose. That's it. Shift into child's pose. Nice. And then when you're ready, you'll slowly walk your hands towards your body, lift up, send your hips to one side, extend your legs in front of you, coming in a seated position. Seated position. Really nice. Now, let's all turn towards the mirrors. Let's all turn towards the mirrors. Yep. And then you take your legs out wide as you can towards the mirrors. Take your legs out wide. Nice. Nice. And then from here, you keep your left leg straight. Put a bend in your right knee. Right foot comes inside the left thigh. Then you drop your left hand inside the left leg. Palm facing up. Right arm goes over your head, reaching for your left toes. Keep the chest open, hinging from the hips. Notice what's opening, not how far you're going down. Notice what's opening. Keep breathing. All that twisting, it's important to balance with these nice opening poses. So keep opening. And then from here, you'll slowly start turning your chest over your left leg, turning your chest over your left leg. You grab onto whatever's there, your left knee, left ankle, left toes, folding over your left thigh. Again, doesn't matter how deep you fold. Maybe you want to come out of it and then fold again. Doesn't matter how deep you fold. What's important is how is it benefiting your body? And they say the best way to practice moderation is to embrace it all. Everything in your life is balancing each other. Too much of happiness is toxic as well. So your sadness is bringing your happiness in moderation. Embrace it all. It's there for a reason. Breathe. Take one more breath. And you slowly rise back up. Keep your legs the way they are. Turn your chest back to center. And then you'll twist towards the right. Left hand goes over the right knee. Right hand somewhere behind you. Not a deep twist, but just to open up that left outer hip. Keep spiraling the rib cage. Keep breathing into the side ribs. Then you slowly come back to center, extend your right leg out. Nice. Now take your heels slightly wide apart, knees softly bent, hands go behind you. Just simply sway your knees side to side. Get a good circulation in your hips. After all the constriction that you have done, let them breathe, let them open. Let them breathe, let them open. Take your time. And then come back to stillness. We'll do the other side. Your right leg stays straight, left knee bent, left foot inside the right thigh. Yep. First, bring your right hand inside the right leg. Left hand goes over your head, leaning sideways, reaching for those toes, but they don't have to get anywhere. Just focusing on the length that you are creating. Focusing on the length that you're creating. Take one more breath. And then you slowly start squaring your chest over the right thigh, folding over the right thigh. Maybe you want to come up and then go into the fold. It's up to you. And then you grab what's there for you. You grab what's there for you. There's a beautiful story that helps us understand our life better. And it says that once upon a time, long time ago, you were just a ball of energy and someone asked you, hey, do you want to go to this place called Earth for a short period of time called life and feel all the emotions that you could? And you were really excited to come here to feel all the emotions that you could. So now, why do you get picky? Why do you only want to be happy? Embrace the sadness, embrace the challenges, embrace the pain. It shows that you are living. Embrace it all. Slowly lift away from the legs. Come back to center first, and then you twist towards the left. Your right hand on the left knee, left hand behind the back. Nice. Spiral the chest, opening it up, letting things go. Embrace it all. It's all meant for you. It's part of your journey, part of making you who you were supposed to be. Breathe. And then slowly come back to center, then turn all the way towards the front, bring both legs in front of you and lower down to your back. Finally, here we are. Gonna dim the light. It's gonna be dark. It's all good. We're gonna adjust soon. Once you get there, and I'm not gonna move, bring your knees in towards your chest. Hold on to your shins. Just gently rock side to side. Gently rock side to side. Nice. Nice. And then you take your hands in between your knees, hold on to the outsides of your feet, happy baby pose. Again, maybe you rock, maybe you stay in stillness. Nice. Then you slowly bring your knees back towards your chest, drop your feet down on the mat, press into your feet, lift your hips up, you're fine. Bridge pose, lift your hips up, bridge pose, creating a little bit of openness in the front of your body. Then slowly release your hips down to the mat, down to the mat. Take your feet wide apart, knees knock in together. Feet wide apart, knees knock in together. Pause there. Keep sending your breath into the lower back. Sending your breath into the lower back. And then from here, you slowly bring your feet closer together. Knees come in towards your chest, and then you drop both knees towards the right side of the mat. Now, maybe you do a goal pose, maybe you do cactus arms or T arms, or keep your arms alongside your body. It's totally fine. And just let those hips release a little bit. Just stay relaxed, stay effortless. And then slowly knees come back into the center and you release them to the left side. Breathe. And then you bring your knees back to center. Maybe you bring your knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug, giving yourself a squeeze. If there are any final movements the body needs, maybe you want to take them legs up towards the sky, maybe something else, maybe a reclined bound angle, butterfly shape. But if you're ready to move into Shavasana, you totally can just get there and stay there a little extra. There is no rush at all. And once you arrive, you allow yourself to settle. You allow yourself to settle. Whatever has happened has happened. What will happen next is the mystery for all of us. Just allow yourself to settle in this very moment, right now. What is this moment telling you? What is this moment saying to you? Listen. Just listen. Final moments of your practice. slowly bring your focus back to the room, back to your surroundings, back to your physical body, and wake the physical body up with gentle, gentle movements in your fingers, in your toes, in your wrists, in your ankles. Full body stretch if you wish to give yourself a full body stretch. Roll to a side if you want to roll to a side. Now you can pause there. You can pause there if you wish. If you're ready to come up to a seated position, you can come up to a seated position. We meet in a seated position, legs crossed, hands can be over your knees, at your heart, eyes can be closed, or you have a soft gaze. And pausing here, reminding ourselves, the society that tells us to always push ourselves, give yourself the best effort, including me. I always tell myself, give your best, give your best. But yoga teaches us learning when is enough. When is it enough? And the day we all can understand when is it enough, we'll know how to live a life of moderation. So we don't drain our energy. We keep ourselves filled up. I thank you all for being a part of this beautiful, magical practice. We bow down to close. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate this group for accommodating everyone. This was definitely an exception. There was a class that was canceled in another studio, so we had extra people walking in. 47 of us, like amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, this is the biggest class I've ever taught. So I appreciate you all being here, striving, thriving, dedicating to this practice. Thank you. For meditation, whoever is staying for meditation, I know bolster should already be in there, but grab 2 blocks. We're going to do something different in meditation today as well. So 2 blocks for meditation. I'm going to thank you, Lynn. I'm going to turn the lights on so you guys don't take your neighbor's stuff. And no one. Yes, we can see each other. Oh. I know today was intense, but that's why I say moderation. Thanks, Anu. Good seeing you. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Chelsea. Mm-hmm. Eric, right? Yeah. You made it. Yay, survived. Hey, being